Hello, everybody. It's Coach Queen Kelly here, and I'm here to help you gain the confidence to conquer the obstacles to living in your purpose, your dreams, your goals, that thing you want to do. Yeah, I'm here to help you. So today, something happened this morning, and I wanted to share it with you. I have entitled this, Embrace the Hard Places. And the reason I say that is because this morning, we have a truck and Lawrence, my husband, needed to take our horses to get shoed. So when we went out there, the truck wouldn't start. So in getting the truck to start, we realized we needed to jump the battery. So had to go get another car, go back. I drove the other car back and I set everything up so that he could do what he normally does, which is do the man part. Well, it's not really the man part. Well, you're getting ready to see it's not. Anyway, to do his part. He usually does the thing for whatever car it has, whatever car we need to have that done with. So this time, I got the cables out and I handed it to him. He said, "You do it." I said, "Why?" He said, "Queen, because you need to learn how to do it." Immediately, in that moment, I just did it. I was nervous. I was a little, scared because I hadn't done it before. And he told me where to put it. And he told me how to do it. And then we jumped the truck. Then we got back. He said, "Now take it off." He said, "Now take the red one off first. And now the black one," where when I put them on, it was the other way around. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. So I remember a time before in my life. This time, I was younger in high school, and I had a little car, and I went out to start my car, and my car wouldn't start. So I ran in the house to get my brother, Kurt. So I said, "Kurt, my car won't start." So he came out and realized the battery needed to be jumped. So he proceeded to gather everything we needed, to make this battery jump. He put everything down by the tire. No, let me back up. It wasn't the battery this time. It was the tire. I went in the house and I said, "Kurt, my tire is flat." He said, "Okay." So he came outside and he proceeded to put everything down to change the tire. So I'm sitting back and I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm maybe a little bit late, but it's okay. I'm going to get there. My brother going to change my tire." He then proceeded to pull him up a chair and he sat down. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "We're waiting for you to change that tire." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you need to learn how to change a tire. What if I wasn't here? What if you're out there? I'm here. I'll help you. I'll tell you exactly what to do. Grab that and take the lugs off." And the lugs were kind of hard, but he sat there and he watched me until we went through the whole process of changing that tire. From that moment till this, guess what? I know how to change a tire. I'm never debilitated or at loss. Now, I may choose not to change it. I may choose to call AAA just because I want to, but it's not because I have to. Fast forward this moment with the battery and my husband. Same scenario. "No, you do it. I'm right here. I'm watching you. It's a hard place, but do it now while I'm here to help you, walk you through the hard place so that you now can change a tire or jump a car or do those hard things to do that won't be hard for you anymore. Maybe a little challenging, but you won't be scared or nervous because you've already done it." God allows us to get in some hard places sometime. And where we may be crying out, "Lord, help me, do this for me," or expecting someone to come and rescue us. We may feel like nobody's there and you don't have any help and you're not going to get rescued because it's time to grow up. It's time to put the big girl, boy, underwear, cowboy boots, whatever you need to put on so that you can now learn how to do it yourself. Where before you've had someone else to do it for you, someone to walk it through you. But at some point in time, you got to learn how to do it yourself. So the hard place may be a time in your life where you're having to do something on your own. You may have recently gone through a divorce, or you're by yourself, or you're a single parent, and you never expected to be here, but here you are. It's a hard place. Or here's a job and you got laid off or fired, and now you're trying to figure it out. It's a hard place. You may be facing some illness in your body, or some entrepreneurial endeavor you want to launch out on, but you kind of don't want to do it because you've never done it before. It's a hard place. I get it. I understand it. But this is what I do know about any hard place. If you don't take the necessary steps to go through the hard place, you'll never learn. It's like if someone comes and rescues you now, it's like teaching a person how to fish. It's like giving them a fish without teaching them how to fish. That's what my husband did for me this morning, and that's what my brother did for me years ago. It doesn't mean they don't love me. It's actually the highest level of love. Because it could have been a whole lot easier. Kurt coming out the house. I love you, bro. And he could have just changed the tire, went on back in the house, went on about his business. That may have been a lot easier for him. Even this morning with my husband, it would have been a lot quicker. Horses are loaded up and we got to go. So just bam, 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 bam. And that's what he's usually doing. But he's learning, no, because Queen, I may not always be here for you. You need to learn how to do it yourself. This morning, as the prayer group that I lead, and as we were coming out of prayer, the Lord led me to read something. My sissy passed away about a month or two ago, January 18th. This is April. So my niece gave me the blessedness of her library, most of her books, a lot of her books and her Bibles. This morning in my time, I happened to pick up this book. This is one of my sissy's books. And pertaining to what God was saying to us this morning in the prayer time, what I'm about to read to you was absolutely perfect. And it was called The Push. And it reads, "The eagle gently coaxed her offspring towards the edge of the nest. Her heart quivered with conflicting emotions as she felt their resistance to her nudging. Why does the thrill of soaring have to begin with the fear of falling?" she thought. This ageless question was still unanswered for her. As in the tradition of the species, her nest was located high above the shelf of a sheer rock face. Below, there was nothing but air to support the wings of each child. It is possible. Is it possible, she thought, that this time it will not work? But despite her fears, the eagle knew it was time. Her parental mission was not complete. There remained one final task, the push. The eagle drew courage from an innate wisdom. Until her children discovered their wings, there was no purpose for their lives. Until they learned how to soar, they would fail to understand the privilege it was to have been born an eagle. The push was the greatest gift she had to offer. It was her supreme act of love. And so, one by one, she pushed them all, and they flew. The push is the hard place. And then it reads, sometimes we need it. Sometimes we need to give it. It can be the greatest gift you ever give. It will change your life forever. I love you, Sissy. She loved eagles and wolves. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying embrace the hard place. Embrace it as training for reigning. Embrace it as if you never learn the hard place, you will never be able to reign. Be okay with that. It's okay. You're going to get through it. It's a good thing. Don't be mad at the people. I could have chose to stay mad at my brother. I could have chose to stay mad at my husband. Like, why are you doing this? I'm scared. I don't want to touch that. Y'all know I challenge myself on a daily. But put the red there. You know how the spark comes out or whatever? No, Queen, just put the black one on first. If I'm saying this wrong, it's because I forgot already, but I'm going to get it together. And then put the red one. And then go over there. At least he didn't make me put it on the truck this time. He gonna do it though. Matter of fact, he doesn't have to make me do it. I want to do it now because I understand exactly what I'm saying to you. If I don't learn to do it, I will always depend on someone else. You can't be powerful until and unless you learn to take responsibility for yourself. It doesn't mean that you're always going to do it. Somebody's going to come help you, but it does mean you'll never be incapable of doing it if you absolutely have to do it yourself. Embrace the hard place, y'all. That is the place of training to be better, to be the better version of yourself. Sometimes the hard place looks a lonely place. Embrace it. Sometimes the hard place is a nervous place. Embrace it. Because you'll never be able to reign unless you do. Okay. I said what I came to say. I'm going to leave you with this. Y'all ready? You can say with me if you are. You could either be pitiful or powerful. Choose one because you can't be both. I love you.